Hi Adorners, welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Today we are going to be trying something different to go along with our birthday bash series. We're going to be making some chicken fingers encrusted with Takis. That's right, Takis, the children love them. If you're interested, please keep watching and welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Spicy. Hi Adorners, welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Join me today as we try to make something a little bit different. Today we're going to be making, for our birthday bash series, some Takis encrusted chicken fingers. Okay Adorners, thank you for joining me again with Adornment with Adrienne. You heard me right. We are using chicken tenderloins to make some chicken tenders or chicken fingers. And yes, we are going to be using some Takis. I have a small bag of Takis here. We're going to crush up. We have some Panko, and of course we have our seasonings. We have our eggs. We're going to do an egg wash on this, and we have some flour, of course. Anyway, so I'm going to season up our chicken and I'm going to dip it in our flour, and if you're interested, keep watching. Welcome to Adornment with Adrienne. Okay Adorners, so we continue our birthday bash series with some chicken tenders. This is kind of in honor of one of my nieces who I love, Jazzy. Anyway, so we are going to start. I have some flour on a plate. We have some chicken tenderloins, boneless chicken tenderloins. All right, we have our Takis, of course. We have some Panko breadcrumbs. We have our eggs, 3 whole eggs, and a little bit of water. And so let's go ahead and rinse our chicken tenderloins and let's get started. Okay Adorners, before we actually go ahead and try to fry up our chicken fingers, I'm gonna go ahead and season my flour, okay? So I'm gonna add just a little bit of cayenne pepper, just a little bit, all right? Cayenne pepper, some actual pepper, black pepper. You can feel the hot chew come. All right. Some seasoned salt. This is about a 1/4 teaspoon of each if you need the measurement. All right. And of course a little garlic powder. I just had my hot chew. I chew from our pepper. All right, so we have a little bit of garlic powder. All right, and I'm going to take a fork that I already have here, and I'm just going to mix my flour together. All right, some people, when they fry chicken, they season their flour, and I do that sometimes too. All right, so as I said, let me go ahead and wash our chicken tenderloins and get our egg washed together, and I'll be right back. Okay Adorners, so I've gone ahead and washed up our chicken tenderloins, and now the same flour that I just used, remember I put flour on a plate here, and I am going to go ahead and dredge our chicken fingers, all right, in our flour. Okay, we're going to coat it with a flour coating. All right, coat our chicken fingers in flours first. All right. All right. There were about 6 chicken tenderloins or chicken fingers in this pack, and they were like $4. So and this, if you were having a party, all right, we want to have something that the kiddos would really like, all right, and actually want to eat. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to make up my egg wash, and I'll be right back. Okay Adorners, so I've gone ahead and I have coated my chicken tenderloins, chicken fingers, chicken tenders with a little bit of flour, and I'm going to go ahead and beat up 3 eggs. Sounds kind of weird. I'm going to have 3 eggs with a 1/4 cup of cold water, and I am going to actually dip, after our flour, right, dip our chicken tenders in our eggs, and then we're going to coat them with Panko and our Takis. All right, let's do that. Okay Adorners, so I've gone ahead and I've dredged our chicken tenders or chicken fingers in some flour, and I'm going to go ahead, I have 3 whole eggs. I'm going to crack them into our pie plate. Okay, you need just a dish that can hold the eggs and as well. All right, 1, 2, One more, three whole large eggs, I should say. You can use whatever you have though. All right, so we have our 3 eggs. All right, nice eggs, nice clarity. And then we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of cold water, and it goes right into our mixture. And now I'm gonna beat it, whip it together. So we have our 3 eggs and we're whipping them together. Of course, you can use a whisk for this. I am not. Now, if you wanted to add a little salt and pepper to this, you'll be welcome to do that. All right. Okay, Adorners. So now that we have our egg mixture, we have our tenderloins dredged in our flour. I'm gonna go ahead and just slightly open our bag of Takis. All right. And I have my trusty rolling pin. Okay, and I'm just gonna roll these out. If you have a food processor, you could probably do that, but if you don't, all right, we opened our bag and we're just gonna roll it out. Okay, to crush our Takis a little. All right, people love Takis. I used to work at a school one time and the children might say, "Can I bring you a treat?" And they would say, "Takis, miss." And I was like, "What? Takis? Aren't they hot?" But that's what they wanted. All right, this is a Fuego hot chili pepper and lime. This one is chili pepper and lime. All right. You can use any kind that you like, or if you like hot Doritos, I guess you could use those too. All right, hot. I don't know about Cheetos now. I don't know about hot Cheetos. I haven't tried that. I have to try that. All right, so I left them in the bag, as I said, and I am just crushing them. You can hear that? All right, and I probably will go over it again. Kind of make sure. All right. And we'll be right back. Okay, Adorner, so off camera, I've really been giving these Takis a whack, as you can see, like this. And we want our bag to lay flat, okay? Once you see our bag laying flat, remember, we just had a small opening in the top, all right, in the center, so we don't lose our Takis, but, okay, so now it's time to mix our Takis with our Panko. I wanted you to see what our Takis look like in the bag now. Okay, and I'm going to pour them in a bowl with our flour. I've gone ahead and crushed up my Takis. As you can see, I'm going to pour them in a bowl. All right, spicy coating. All right, and I am going to add 2 cups of Panko. All right, this is an unseasoned Panko breadcrumb, and I'm going to go ahead and add 2 cups to our Takis. Okay, Adorners, I'm going to go ahead and start my oil. Gone ahead and started about 2 cups of vegetable oil. You can use canola, whatever you have, in a large pot. This is usually how I fry chicken, in something large. You can use a skillet, but I find that you have more space and the chicken is able to really, I guess, breathe in the pot a little bit more. All right, so let's go ahead and do 2 cups of Panko. That's 1. Right, and that's 2, and we're going to go ahead and mix this together. All right, let's mix this together. You can use your hands if you want, I guess. All right, or a fork because of the heat on these Takis. We don't want that heat. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your eyes. All right, I'm not really making these for anyone particularly, so all right, so but we can mix them all together. All right, and I might add a little more garlic powder. And pepper, black pepper, just a sprinkle, and some seasoned salt, just a little bit more. Ahead, we have our chicken fingers, as I said. We're gonna dip them and then coat them in our Panko and Takis mixture. Okay, all right, you can see 1, and it goes. Okay, Adorner, so I have my chicken tenders already in a bowl. I'm going to close it up, make sure it's all the way sealed, and I am going to shake, shake, shake. Okay. I'm going to cover and coat our chicken tenders. All right, and it's time. Let's show you here. All right, what our chicken tenders look like. All right, and now it really is time to check our oil. And remember, you want to see how hot your oil is. You can add in a little bit of flour. All right, it's bubbling and sizzling. Want it to be hot before we add our chicken. Okay, Adorners, it's time to take out our Takis Chicken Fingers. And I have a plate with some paper towel on it. All right, so let me go ahead and take those out. Okay, Adorners, while our chicken fingers are cooling off, I took them out of the oil. You can see them, they look absolutely delicious. I cannot wait to try them. I'm gonna go ahead and make a Copycat raisin cane sauce. Okay, so I'm gonna actually use some spicy ketchup. Ooh, little spicy Whataburger ketchup. All right, a couple squirts and some mayonnaise. You use whatever kind you use in your home. This is Duke's Light, okay? 3 tablespoons or teaspoons. All right. All right, so a little Worcestershire sauce. Actually, I don't have any. I'm gonna use a little soy sauce. Woo! All right. And a dash of hot sauce, little Texas Pete. All right. Okay, so we've added a dash of hot sauce, little Texas Pete. Now we're gonna add a little black pepper, sprinkle, sprinkle. And then we're gonna add a little garlic powder. All right, and you may want to add some more mayo. Let's mix this up really quickly. All right, for our raisin cane sauce, also in honor of my babies out there in Texas. All right, when I go to visit, if you're in Texas or in that surrounding southwest area, right, you know raisin canes is everything, especially for the chicken fingers and the sauce. Okay, you can see it mixing up here nicely. All right, let me go ahead and finish mixing it. And we are going to be back. Okay, Adorners, so I've gone ahead and mixed up our raisin cane sauce. If you're not familiar with raisin canes, it's kind of in the southwest Texas or Louisiana area. I think they may have them in California, I'm not sure. And then we have our Takis encrusted chicken fingers. Don't they look beautiful? Okay, Adorners, let's dip in. Okay, Adorners, I have to say I really enjoyed this more than I thought. Anyway, I hope you continue watching our birthday bash series. Thank you for joining me again with Adrienne, and I'm your girlfriend or auntie of lifestyle and decor and Takis Chicken Fingers. See you in the next video.